Alrighty, good morning again, everybody. It is 8:45 Eastern on Monday, July 22nd, 2024. Hey, I want to remind everybody out there that today is, I'll be hosting e-learning over in the live trading alerts room. So if anyone's interested in that, it's at 11:45 Eastern time today, Monday, July 22nd. In fact, it's every Monday at 11:45. Hope to see everybody over there, okay? It's open to the public, so anyone is welcome to come. Okay, all right, so it looks like the SPY here is trying to come back up. Now, remember last week we kind of talked about this, and, you know, a little pullback here, that's perfectly fine. I've maintained that I am still very bullish on this market. We are having right now, from this high down, just a simple profit-taking pullback is all it is. Or, you know, it could be just a nervous pullback. It could be we're just overbought and it just pulls back. That's all it's doing at the moment. Nothing has broken. I don't think there's any reason to panic or to be fearful at the moment. Let's see what today does and see if it closes back up over the trend indicator. One of the things that I'm going to need, really going to need here to hold up is price needs to be above the T line, which it is not right now. So we're in, you know, a real cautionary mode, maybe a little bearishness, maybe a little put buying perhaps on some charts. Maybe even some long buying on some charts, call buying. So the T line is still above the trend indicator, and we're just in that kind of that nervous little area right through there. You can see that for the most part, we need to break out above this candle's close here and back above the T line, and that would create that bullish momentum, just like over here, you know, just like that. So. Price above the T line above the trend indicator. So we'll see what happens today. We've got a lot of today, and good Lord, a lot of news today, right? Lots and lots of stuff that just lots of stuff. All right, hey, let's take a look at Apple. Apple's one I'm going to be shopping for. Excuse me. Because here it's pulled right back down to the trend indicator. Notice the trend indicator is still bullish, and it may be trying to put a morning star in pre-market. However, when the market opens, it won't necessarily look like them. Well, no, it would, I guess. If it gaps up, yeah, we'll look at that as morning star. Absolutely. What am I thinking? Haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. So Apple is one I'm looking for, and the first target I'm going to look for is this level right through here. In the neighborhood of 237, basically the highs followed up here by somewhere around 245 and then maybe 250. So we'll watch the bullishness on this and see if it continues. ABBV, that's another one. A lot of people in the room have this one already. We've got this big pop, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 days, what I would call an inside day of the big bullish day. So that's a nice little rest day. Notice how we rallied up from below that 50% level here, and those three lines bunched together. That's the center one is the 50%, but I put a little bumper bars on each side of it to make it fatter, is what I do. So we've got this low, this high, and notice how we pulled back right to that 50%. Here we rallied right up, and now we're pulling back with that inside day, that rest area. Still looking for the target up here around 182. Retest these tops. Don't forget to take profits along the way. Nothing wrong with taking profits. Rivian. Rivian might be time to take a look at Rivian here. So we rallied up, smacked right into that 50% level, pulled back, and now our buyers are coming in here above the trend indicator. So nice little flag pullback. Let's watch what that does. Got some nice upside numbers here. If we just take a look at the chart over here, there's lots of area right through here for price to move up. Now what I did is I measured from this top of 27.80 up here, excuse me, down. If we were to pull this down to that level right there, you can see that we're finding support right there on that 50% level here. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this. You know what? I think I am going to keep that there. And then that gives us some targets, some nice targets up there on Rivian. Mara looks like it might try to be a player here over the next day or two. Rallied up, pulled back again, right at that 50% retracement. Some targets up here. We'll talk more about these today on these charts in the trading room for sure. So that's Mara might be shaping up as a trade. Coin. Now I'm already in coin. Coin's up pretty nice, testing right through here. Look how many touches we have right in here. Let's do this. Make that an arrow. There we go. Look how the where are we? Right there. See all these touches through here, and then see how all those bottoms and a couple of those tops, fit right in that area there. Look at that right through there, and then here, and now, right now today. Just a second. Need a drink. Thanks. So what we're looking for is a breakout and then run up and tag the upside targets on that. So when setting up a trade, as traders look at this, to me, there's only really a couple choices, and sometimes I think we overthink a whole trade. When you see a chart that makes sense to you, then what are your upside? What's your upside to it? You don't have to have targets or anything. Just what's your upside? Point is, do you see that upside? Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Look at that weekly chart, how that's putting a nice little bit of a longer term, little base right in here. And, whenever you have a high way over here on the left where price has been, here it's fighting to get back to that high. I mean, it's like a sports game, I mean, they want to outdo their numbers, so it wants to get up there. So when you do see a chart that's fighting to get back up there, well, that's what you're looking at. Not every little honest, not every 5-minute chart. I mean, it just you gotta be careful with those intraday charts, because they'll scare the heebie-jeebies out of you. Look at the big picture here. Look at that big picture, targets up there. So when it's time to enter the chart, think about that. Not everything is about getting that super duper, you've got the best entry in the world thing. That's not the contest you want to win. The contest you want to win is making money in the chart. That's the contest you want to win. So with that said, there's going to be people that let's see, make this green, that are bound determined to wait for this to pull back. Well, you just might miss the trade. Then there's going to be people that just wait, maybe buy it right, when the market opens up. So let's put a little line right there. Then there's going to be people that, I think I'll wait till it till it moves up and it pulls back or something in this area. None of that changed the fact that there's targets up here. Okay? None of that changes the fact that you believe coin might have a future. I mean, what about the chart right now would suggest that it does not have a future? Not a doggone thing. So maybe the importance of a chart is not always, number one, the entry. Maybe it's, do you see a good chart? Do you see the possibilities of this chart? Then you negotiate your entry. And again, some people are going to wait just because they, squeak, and, a good entry, something like that. And that's for some folks, that's their thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? Nothing wrong at all. Just don't kick yourself when you miss a good trade. Now, I'm not trying to say this is like 100% going to be a good trade. I just happen to like this trade. I think it's setting up quite nice. If I take a look at that weekly chart, look at that weekly flag in here. Let's draw this down. Let's do this. Look at that weekly flag, and we're breaking out here. Man, I see some upside targets here, upside potential. So anyway, what else have we got here? I guess we better look at Qs perhaps, huh? Maybe we better do that. Back to the daily. So the Qs here are pulling back. I took from this low, this run. So here's, let's do this. So if we take, say this low here to right here, right there, there's one run, and we pull back, and then the next run is from here up, and here we're pulling back. Just yesterday, Friday, came right into that 50 period, or the 50% retracement zone, and now the bulls are trying to hold it up. Let's see what it does here. But if it holds that 50% retracement zone, we're just right above the 50-period moving average. Buyers could like it right in this area here. This area, by the way, this is the area. Let's make it that color. You take the 50-period moving average, something like that, maybe up to here, maybe that line. That's all the area that, the trading range where the buyers and the sellers are going to duke it out, who's going to come out a winner, and then what's going to happen is the winner or the winner. Which one is it? Just a second, I need to check one thing here. So let's do this. I need to call this a morning right now. I'll tell everybody later here in a minute. Nothing bad. But let's call this a morning. Trade wise. I'm going to shut the recorder down, and I'll see everybody at the bottom of the hour, okay, when the market opens up. Thanks, everyone. You guys take care.